Here I am walking along these same streets I walk most every day now for the past several months, and I find it quite pleasurable, really. Just doing nothing else but walking, placing one foot in front of the other, having no real destination because eventually I'll end up coming back to the place I started, walking in a grand circle, a cycle if you will. A cycle that I've been embarking upon now, just like I said before, for the past several months. And that kind of strikes me funny in a profound sense, because in relation to what I'm doing currently in the rest of the world, things do fall in a sort of cyclical pattern. And I just can't do anything else but sit back and smile at this notion. And how the interconnectedness of most everything in life is just apparent and self-manifest. Just like the feel of bark on my hands. How most days it feels different than others. It feels warmer or slightly colder, soft and slightly rough. Because it's a different quality for each day, and for that I am happy and grateful. And here I am walking along these streets. Here in the city there are still a bit more trees on the leaves on the trees. I decided to take a right down an alley that I have not yet been down my entire life in this town. And I look up at the chasm, the walls of the canyons of these brick buildings on each side of me. And there's a person walking, carrying a case of some sort, probably a guitar. Why didn't he look at me though? I usually smile at people and wave and shake hands and say hi, but this person just keeps walking. Is it something about me? Do I seem a little weird or off, like I don't fit in? Does he hate me? Does he know something about me? Do I know him? I don't know these things. And all the while the world is becoming a cold and desolate place. The walls of this once familiar alley have become alien and desolate. Not like the thing I'd walked down before. I keep walking, and there appears another person, only this time he looks at me. He sees something about me. Is it my glasses? Is it the way I stand and look back? Why am I not saying hi or smiling? Why is he not doing either? Something about me has to be. Is it my hair, my glasses? I can't determine, it's just all a blur and I'm fading. I have to know why. Is it my scarf, my sweater, my suit jacket? Is it not the time of year for this? I mean, of all those things, look at his own glasses, right? How does he know me? How can he have the right to say that I think these things about me? Am I just thinking of this myself? If I could count the times that people have looked at me and not said a thing, I'd have enough to write a novel, though. I'm not the one to write novels, so I just have empty paper. Yet to return to ash upon being burned out of my apathy and disinterest in all that's been said. But yet it still strikes a chord and everything just seems afloat and suspended. That it's not anchored to the world, and most times I feel the same way. Like I'm not connected and I feel ultimately alien. And I feel the presence of the dual nature of our kind, this thing we call humanity. Is that what both people had seen in me? The one chose not to look and the other to look? Do they recognize some inner, deep meaning within me? And the ability for humanity to turn towards the light or the darkness, the good and the bad? And which way do we choose? Does he know which way I'll choose? I seek what is warm. But is that right even? Because if all things are cyclical, it requires both birth and death. Maybe I'll find the meaning then. All I know now is, it's warm. But am I here?